so I can add you. Hi YouTube. Give me a moment here. I gotta give you guys Subway. By the way, there are definitely not viewers yet. I literally just started this. I'm
Wait, sandwiches?
Huh?
Subway sandwiches?
No.
Sandwich. What's your favorite Subway sandwich?
Specifically. Subway then.
Not Subway, but like there was some sandwich shop I used to get. Like there was like a pastrami with like pesto and provolone or something like that that I would get, and it was really fucking good.
I don't know.
I have never had that satisfying of an order from Subway. And I can't tell ya what a satisfying order from Subway would be now, because we can't eat anything there.
They have vegetarian sandwiches.
Hell no, they don't.
They technically...
They have, like, falafel.
They have falafel?
Pretty sure.
Why would I want falafel on a sandwich?
I don't know.
Can I ask someone to, like, just have the YouTube chat open for the sole purpose of if someone shows up, I can yap at them? I doubt they will.
It's usually the streamer's job. Oh, wait, you don't have
one monitor.
2 monitors. Yeah, yeah, gosh. I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna be that useful.
That's fair. And yeah.
Oh, Pepito!
And right, I need to. Now, how do I add Dust's Mario Kart as some Subway surfers?
Pepito.
Pop out the Discord window for the, like, call stream.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
That is a separate thing. Put me in the corner.
Is this a sprite edit?
What a sprite edit?
Like, the pirouetting Chris there, like, they don't have their chest plate on.
Yeah, it's a sprite edit. I didn't make it. I forgot who made it, so... No, it's just some GIF I found.
Where is... What is...
Forgot how to pop up the string. Oh, wait. Here?
For a button.
Metroid Prime 2.
There we go.
Echoes.
Is Dust meant to be a audible creature on your stream?
The Mario Kart or the, like...
Like Dust the guy?
Am I making noise?
Everything on my computer should be audible stream.
I'm just saying Dust is like...
Hey Dust, yap.
Blah 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 blah. How's that for yapping?
Well, Snowy?
Do you have any idea how long YouTube streaming delays is? Hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's audible. Good job. See, for us, dust is like the most silent creature in existence. And I don't know why we thought that would just sort of carry on to everyone.
Oh, there we go. Alright, now I got the subway server set up.
Alpha blog. Alpha blog. Ah, jeez, what next? Wait a minute, why am I watching this from the window? I don't have to put up with the delay. You're streaming it to here.
It is.
Torvus Bog. Ah, Torvus Bog.
Prime 2 is a game split up into 3 main areas: Aegon Waste, Torvus Bog, and Sanctuary Fortress. So we're in Act 2.
Samus is weird. Samus's suit is like brown in this.
Oh, yeah. Also just realized, I forgot to actually load up the... There it is. Mod loader. Mod.
Oh,
Oh, hey, why is my sensitivity? There we go. Someone got me to play a shooter without crackhead sensitivity. Can you believe it?
I don't know. Okay.
He moves his mouse an inch and it goes behind his head.
Give a mouse an inch and it'll take a mile.
Yes.
This toy plays games on very high sensitivity.
But like with the hand of a sword.
What?
Like with the... I don't... What?
Yeah?
What?
But like with the hand of a surgeon, I think that melee sensitivity was crazy high. Like, even for normal gamers with high sensitivity.
Nah, gamers with high sensitivity are like kind of just crackheads. I'll be real with you, Chief. Like, I don't know, the like week we spent, or however the hell long, the week we spent on the triple monitor setup, it sucked. It sucked so bad. That's some real, like, just severe crackhead sensitivity we had to put up with there. Hated it so much. Cannot sequence DNA of the door. Why am I on YouTube? Right, because you said to go stare at chat.
Right.
I don't know.
I should mention, I haven't really been, like, in a wide enough room to, like, show this, but, like, Orbit has taught me about the ways of the bunny hop. And it's pretty neat.
Is there bee hopping in Metroid Prime?
No, this is using a mod that adds source engine mechanics. So, like, there's bee hopping and there's also...
But is there
Oh yeah, I'm
airstrafing?
still watching on YouTube. There's also something.
Rocket jumping.
Oh, of
Airstrafing?
course.
Probably? I don't know what that is.
Air strafing is, okay. So, in the Source Engine, in Source Engine games, if you hold forward while you are in the air and moving fast, such as from a rocket jump, then your momentum will quickly die. However, if you do not hold forward and instead use left and right and just turn your mouse, you get to keep your momentum for way longer. This is what air strafing is.
Yes, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, look at her go!
As Orbit has
Samus
been
usually a weird color in this game.
Yeah, let me... I forgot what... There we go. Inventorium... Dark Suit. Dark Suit protects against the toxic atmosphere of Dark Ether.
I see.
Game has a Dark World mechanic, like your Link to the Past or whatever, except the air hurts. So after you beat the first area, you get the Dark Suit, which makes the air less.
You know what, this toy's gonna restart Discord. It has the sneaking suspicion that there might be a memory leak.
Okay.
My sneaking suspicion. The sneaking suspicion. Ah.
I will also say, I've actually seen Orbit get to some parts of Torvus with this mod, and there is a particular item in its tutorial room that I am really looking forward to fucking around with. I also want to mention a, like, Source Engine mod quirk here of, like... Or actually, I don't even know if this is the Source thing, but, like, KBM quirk where you have multiple different, like, angles and speeds you can do the, like, side hop that Prime normally has when you're locked onto a guy. Based on what WASD you're holding, and that's nice.
Yeah. Look at them go.
The Zip Zip can be unlocked by winning the 100cc Lightning Cup or by playing 2,100 races. Really funny.
Take a wild guess as to how many updates Discord had to install restarting it.
Ooh.
3.
24.
Lower.
Lower. 12?
2.
Higher. Higher than
3
12.
again.
Higher than 12? 16?
Higher.
18.
Correct. 18 fucking updates.
18 naked
Right.
cowboys. And
Uh.
showers of Discord.
Ah.
Okay, hopefully it will have a frame rate playing Dead by Daylight now.
Ah! A character that talks in a Metroid game. I'm gonna cry!
I'm gonna vomit.
A great warrior comes to the
Puke.
Temple of
Going to
Torvus.
vomit.
May you succeed where I failed. I am Avok, the last sentinel of this temple. Heed my words carefully.
You're a bug.
As you can see, this temple has been crippled by the ravages of war.
As you can see, I am a bug.
As you can see.
I am a bug. Only
Yeah.
bugs can survive in this temple.
This game introduces a new alien race that's like... And you know, it's not like Tears of the Kingdom where they just sort of replaced ancient civilization with advanced technology with ancient civilization that has advanced technology. Because these guys are very much still alive. There are living ones. You talk to one at the towards the beginning of the game, and later on we'll see there are more that are not dead. Their deal is instead that they're in the middle of a war that they're losing.
Oh, so these guys are bugs instead of birds.
Also, these guys are bugs instead of birds, and they're fucking awesome. Also, like, I just really enjoy that, like, this game with, like, the whole light world, dark world shtick used moths as, like, the basis for their alien people. Because, like, they actually kind of riff off of this with the mechanics, where, like, in the dark world, there's these, little, like, beads of light that you can hit with your beam to, like, light up an area and protect yourself from the poison air, right? If you hit it with the light beam specifically, it'll be a stronger bubble that hurts the Dark World enemies if they enter it. And if you hit those with the dark beam, they'll actually, like, deactivate entirely, like, you'll just screw yourself, right? But, when they're covered in darkness, the enemies come to them like a moth to flame, so then you can light them up with that. And they don't tell you you can do this. This is just something you can figure out as a mechanic, and I love it.
Metroid Prime 2, A Tale of Two Kitties.
Yeah, that's a fucking deep cut.
Same as it ever was, same as it never was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was.
I never actually said their species. They're the Luminoth. They're cool. I like them.
Like luminous moth.
Yeah.
Bye, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Saying goodbye to the guy.
Oh yeah, by the way, there's his body. Subject Luminoth has been dead for 1.2 decacycles. In addition
That's long.
to heavy combat damage, subject shows signs of numerous ink possession attempts, all failed. Resisting these assaults would require incredible stamina and psychic durability.
Psychic.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, that one was a bit of a recap. Also, I've like found
Huh.
that like in Orbit's gameplay, there's like some really weird physics quirks from like trying to turn into Morphball while doing Source Engine shit. Because, as you might be able to ascertain, the Morphball is still subject to like Metroid Prime 2 Morphball physics because, well, I mean, like, not a Source equivalent to Morphball.
They've never asked you to turn into a ball in Half-Life.
Yeah.
You have to do that to yourself.
Turning into a ball was not part of the G-Man plan.
The G-Man's G plan.
My G plan.
Recording to logbook.
Develop crystals that brought the light of ether. Sadly, the enough. We need stronger weapons, better armor. We withdrew. Lines devised new end. The Chozo would have just made a bioweapon.
The Chozo would have Oppenheimered themselves, and that would have been about it. No.
This boy is so fucking tired of constantly getting sandbagged by brainless teammates.
Brainless Johnson. Holes in my brain, Johnson.
What if you were getting sandbagged by brain-full teammates?
That would be preferable. It would rather get actively fucked over on purpose than repeatedly fucked over on complete accident.
You know what, that's entirely fair, actually.
Wah.
this guy has a sword. That he brought to the wrong fight.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Are... playing Wario Land 2.
No, I'm not.
Okay, actually, you're grabbing that random Game Boy game that I found out about earlier, Avenging Spirit.
What?
Grabbing that random Game Boy game I found out about earlier called Avenging Spirit.
You're not allowed to say that.
How am I not allowed to say that?
I don't know, it just cuts out every time you try to say it.
Fuck!
Something spirit.
Avenging Spirit!
Avenging Spirit. I don't know, you're streaming a thing, so I'm supposed to be talking, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I wasn't clocked in. I'm not on the clock, I'll be real with you. Was not prepared for this in the slightest. Was fully jumped with it. Everyone in the freaking comments, I am unionized. They're frigging nullifying my rights here.
Okay, I don't think anyone's actually going to be, like, coming into a Prime 2 stream on a Sunday morning, so, like, you don't have to, like, be on chat duty.
I was told to be.
Yeah, and...
You said we are streaming, and you said go open the chat, and, like, so I'm trying my best to, like, flick on the, like, co-host muscle, but also I'm kind of just in, like, a panic attack more than anything, because, like, I wasn't prepared for this. And I have nothing to say about Metroid Prime, because I haven't played this, so...
I'm sorry, you don't have to be the guy.
This is too much of a game that I should care about, I guess. Because, like, usually when I'm on chat duty, or, like, when I'm going co-host mode, it's, like, fully, like, it's some game that we've done, like, 50 billion times, or it is something stupid like Family Guy video game, or, like, Shrek 2 video game, or, like, Angry Beavers video game. I don't know, man, like...
Is there an Angry Beavers video game?
I don't know, sure.
I mean, I believe it, I'm just wondering, like... Angry Beavers are in Nazba 2, at least. Say that much.
Yeah, I mean... The Angry Beavers are like a show.
Yeah, they have a cool intro song.
Sure.
Go listen to it.
I don't know anything about Angry Beavers.
Actually, no, hold on. I need to be a funnier host.
It's just like, there's like a Nickelodeon before SpongeBob. I don't actually know how anyone cared about any of it. But you're telling me they were moving units with shows like Doug or Cat Dog? Hell no, they weren't. People were tolerating the hell out of those shows. People were absolutely sitting there waiting for Doug to be over so they can get to the next episode of Rugrats, I guess. I don't know. Rugrats was their money machine back then.
Apparently there was another exit from the save room that I didn't notice.
As was the style at the time. Rugrats was their moneymaker for a long time. I learned from a random video we watched recently the very strange and somewhat cursed knowledge that All Grown Up actually ended like the same year that like Truth or Square aired, which is like weird to think about to me.
Uh-huh.
You mean All Grown Up like actually lasted? I mean, like, I know it did. I know All Grown Up was, like, actually kind of successful. Like, it was no Rugrats, but, like, people liked it because it was ostensibly Rugrats. I know that much. They could make so much more jokes about the Jewish kids.
We need to find ourselves a big Rugrats head.
You're not gonna find anyone in, like, our age range who cares about Rugrats.
Yeah, that's why we gotta find, like, a fucking, like, 40-something. A 40-something that's willing to put up with, like, the queerest kids on the planet.
Like, Rugrats is weird, because we absolutely remember it, and we remember All Grown Up coming out. We remember the Dragon Ball Z of Rugrats. Like, we didn't see the Rugrats movie in theaters. We were absolutely not. That's before our time. But we remember the Rugrats movie. Maybe we saw Rugrats in Paris in theaters? That might also be before our time. I don't know.
I want to mention that, like, a lot of the scan entries in Prime 2 will, like, say, oh yeah, this is someone's dead body, it expired 1 point something decacycles ago. The implication, of course, is that it's just like, oh, I get it. 15 ether years, right? The part of this that's weird, 1.51 decacycles.
Yeah.
Well,
Most of the
decacycle would imply 10 years, would it not?
Yeah, so it would
Yeah.
be 15 years and some change. Every
Well,
other...
no.
What?
If it's... yeah, right, yeah, sorry.
It's 15 years and some change. Every other time I've scanned the guy and it's given me decacycles, it's like... It doesn't go to the second decimal place. Anyway. I'm just sort of amused by the choice to use decacycles instead of, like, 15 years or whatever. It's interesting. Mildly. Also,
Yeah, they, like,
how about a fight like...
Sci-fi media loves coming up with words for concepts that already exist. That's like every sci-fi writer's favorite pastime.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, we don't have money in this sci-fi civilization. We have credits. It's like money.
Here, we have credit. Hell, I mean, even, like, Spanish Metroid name drops credits as, like, a currency.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, like, the idea is, oh, we gotta, like, unify terms between planets. You got so many planets, so, like, what, if you say 15 years, well, is that, like, Earth years? Is it this planet years? Well, like, I guess cycles would imply specifically the year of whatever planet you are on. Sure. I don't know.
I don't know, you could just say 15 years local time.
15 local years.
Though also, like, this raises a,
Oh, right.
like a relatability question of, okay... so, sure, cool, it's 15 years of this arbitrary planet's time. How long is one of these planets' years? Is one of this planet's years?
Well,
That might come up
Like-
somewhere else in the game.
Maybe?
I mean... I don't know,
I can't imagine why it would.
there's some pretty random stuff that shows up in scan entries.
Texas Metroid is such, like, sci-fi fan gobbledygook, like, I don't know, like... Texas Metroid, the reason Americans love this series is because Americans freaking love Star Wars. So when Americans got to make a Metroid game, very notably, they put in a whole lot of lore entries to read that have a whole lot of random nonsense in them.
Star
They just
Wars.
like make up words.
Shit.
Y'all got any narrative? We
Yeah.
have lore and implications.
Prime 3 has more narrative than basically every game in this series, actually. Though it also has less lore than Prime 1 and 2. Yeah, I remember Boost Guardian giving me some trouble when I was a lad.
The Boost Guardian. Guardian of the Boost.
Right. The inciting incident of this game is Samus crashing here and getting all of her shit stolen by the funny Dark World aliens. And we've been fighting a couple bosses that are like, oh, this is the Bomb Guardian. He has your Morph Ball bombs and he uses them. And now we're fighting the Boost Guardian, who has your Boost Ball and uses the Boost Ball.
I see. See, look, it even looks like a Guardian from Zelda. Nintendo has no original ideas.
Weirdly enough, like, I mean, like I've mentioned it before, but like, Prime 2 invents like the only item that Japanese Metroid felt should be stolen. Like, the only Prime unique item that like shows up in a game after Prime is Seeker missiles. Just the thing that lets you shoot 5 missiles at once in this game.
Oh yeah. Hello, Ebe.
They never put Boost Ball in 2D.
That's because Nintendo sucks and this franchise is bad.
They never let Morph Ball form just actually be Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. I don't know how
No,
I'm supposed
they
to...
let it be puzzles. Morph Ball is puzzles.
Of course.
Morph Ball isn't cool. Morph Ball is puzzles.
Ah, come on.
Y'all got any gameplay? We got puzzles.
Y'all got any gameplay? We got waist-high crawl spaces.
We got keys and locks.
Egg! Egg!
What'd you say?
I'm eating eggs!
Ooh.
Oh god.
What?
This stupid fucking loop in the Rosalina Ice Circuit. Jesus fucking Christ.
Metroid is about opening doors, Zelda is about an infinite series of meaningless collectibles, and Mario is about nothing.
Yo, Super Mario is about the nothing!
And Super Mario Wonder made it about auto-scrollers.
Super Mario Wonder how many auto-scrollers are in this piece of shit game. I don't know why, I just really want, like, AVGN to be angry at Mario Wonder. Like, it would be so easy to make, like, one of those old angry internet reviewer videos for Super Mario Wonder, because, like, it just...
Super Mario Wonder? Yeah, I bet they called it that because it's a wonder anyone wants this stupid piece of shit. What were they thinking?
I'm so fucking owned, actually. This is a hard boss.
Yeah, and... Yeah, so the new power-ups they add in this one. This one turns Mario into a friggin' elephant. Yeah, Super Mario Wonder how they thought of that one.
And the funniest part is, it truly never gets old.
Fuck. I will say the most we got lore and implications this sub-series gets is Prime 1 is like... Prime 1, you actually kind of have to like... You kind of have to like dig for there to be a plot in that game. Because like... You start up the game, you get a distress signal from a like space station, like in Super Metroid or whatever. And then you go there, and, you find out that there's, like, some science experiment that went horribly wrong, and then you blow it up. And then the ship starts blowing up, and then on your way out you see Ridley. And then he flies off to a nearby planet. So you go to the planet, and then you just sort of bum around for the remainder of the game, until you... maybe or maybe not find out what happened to that planet, and that there's like a thing that you could go beat up that's like deep inside the planet's core. And that thing is the final boss and not Ridley. And also, that thing that you beat up is like... You're not gonna miss that that's the thing you have to do, but the thing is, like, the significance of the Metroid Prime in Metroid Prime is something you have to read for.
Yeah, like, I feel like Metroid Prime is, like, set up so much like an old NES, SNES game where, like, the story is supposed to be told to you in, like, a blurb on the title screen, and then you just go.
It really is.
Like, but, like, it doesn't have that. So you just turn on the Metroid game and you just go. And figure out why you're here, I guess. You said something that just, like, you, like, inserted the joke into our mind of, like, about Zelda, of, like, y'all got a story, we got lore and implications.
I don't even know if Zelda has lore.
I don't know, the friggin' everyone was able to pinpoint, oh yeah, see these ruins in New Neo Hyrule, those are from the Zonai guys, and apparently that was true, and also... Yeah, I don't know, frick.
It was true, but also the Zelda lore guys who found this stuff out were really fucking disappointed by Taka. because, like, apparently, like, most of the theories about what the hell the Zonai were just wrong because nobody was expecting them to do... Oh yeah, guys, how are we gonna add depth to the setting? Oh, what if there were, like, an ancient race that died out and they're, like, they have advanced technology? Oh, so like the Sheikah. No, totally different.
Why isn't Tears of the Kingdom just about the Sheikah?
Yep.
Like, I don't care how stupid it is. Like, sure, why not Fernando? Bruce's long-lost grandfather, Fernando?
If this series was funny...
I think... Okay, I have like a handful of things to say. One, I think they very easily should have just made it about the Sheikah. We've never had a game about the Sheikah. There's always one Sheikah in the game, and it's Impa. It's always Impa. It's just Impa gets reincarnated because she's important, I guess. And it's weird that when given the actual opportunity to make a game about them, they kinda just hand-waved them entirely.
And gets reincarnated as forgiveness for Wand of Gamelon. Continue.
Wand of Gamelon. I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, my other thing I wanted to say about Zelda is if me, the viewer, was in charge of Zelda, I would have a bit in one of the new Zeldas where, like, Groose is back. Like, there's just a character who is Groose. And, like, maybe not exactly him, but, like, he dresses like him and has the pompadour and everything, and I have the idea of, like, I think it would be really funny if this guy insists that, like, he's the descendant of Groose. And that, like, Groose is this extremely important figure in the lore of the great hero of the Triforce or whatever. Like, he just, like, starts playing up the importance of Groose in Zelda lore. Like, yeah, it was by the help of my great ancestor that the hero of time was able to save Hyrule or whatever. And, like, I would love it if just Groose became another randomly consistent, always reincarnated character. Like, just being like the frickin' Dan Hibiki to the Zelda cast. Like, he's just always there, and he always thinks he's so important. But, like, he just never is. You could say Tingle is kinda like that, but, like...
Tingle doesn't assert an importance
Tingle's helpful.
Tingle's helpful.
Yeah.
The thing about Tingle is that, like, he doesn't think he's, like, important or anything because he's, like, related to, like, the legends.
Shop owner.
Yeah. He just likes fairies a lot.
Yeah.
He just likes fairies a lot, wants to be one.
Dude's got a racial fetish.
But yeah, I think this would be a really funny character to pull, like, specifically in a Zelda game. Like, the idea of someone being the reincarnation of a character who's just, like, completely pathetic, but insisting they're just as important as Link or Zelda. And I'm kind of surprised they haven't.
He's all over the place in the original Legend, see?
It was like Link's best friend. He made a bomb contraption.
He was Link's best friend, and if not for him, the great hero would not have been able to seal away demise. It's all written right here. And here.
In these 2 sentences.
Like, my favorite part of this is the implication that this is like a lore nerd, but he's the descendant of Groose, who's just like high school bully jock. Like,
he's the
he's
descendant
the opposite of Groose.
Yeah, like descendant of Groose, who like really cares about the lore, but because one of his ancestors happens to be somewhat relevant. And he just really likes playing up how important this guy is.
By the way, can this toy just say... It fucking hates how slow this blooper car is.
I am on 50cc, does that matter?
Oh, you're on 50cc? Okay, that does...
Yeah.
That does matter, yes. Because it's been looking at this, and it's just been feeling pissed off the entire time. Looking at how
I'm going for my
slow
last
you're traveling.
story in 50cc. Because I've got a B rank
Gotcha.
on this thing currently.
Oh, you said Impa gets reincarnated as forgiveness for Wand of Gamelon.
Poking the squid in the eye repeatedly with a long stick, telling it to go faster.
Come on! Move it.
Oh, there ain't no way. Ain't no way, right?
Ain't no way.
Ain't no
Ain't
way.
no game!
Squid Games.
Uncle Ben, what happened?
Squid Games.
There is nothing more culturally relevant about Squid Game than just the Uncle Ben what happened picture.
Damn. I didn't even have to charge that shot. I didn't know that could freeze.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how, like, Nintendo doesn't have an actual Switch 2 exclusive planned for, like, the next year?
Mario Kart?
This... Well, yeah, but like another one. Like a second game.
I thought Bonanza was coming out this year.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's not a real game.
It,
2 has game.
The Switch 2 has a game.
Nintendo Switch got game. Oh yeah, you're right. It does have Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Oh yeah! It's like Astrobot, but nobody's pretending that it's Soul Slop.
Okay, yeah, Donkey Kong Banannuals is apparently available July 17th. That doesn't sound true.
Okay, so... The Switch 2 will have 2 games next month.
also, I haven't...
Remember when consoles used to release with like 2 or 3 games at least?
So, like, I obviously don't have a PS5 because I'm not some kind of stupid. But, like... Is there something wrong with Astrobot?
The store cannot respect Astrobot on a base level because the game is an advertisement.
Okay, that's fair.
It doesn't care how high quality and fun of an advertisement the game is. It's an advertisement.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why Donkey Kong acting like Wreck-It Ralph in this game?
Because the guys who made Jungle Beat are apparently the only developers who have been given Donkey Kong and realized, hey, wait a minute, this is a giant fucking gorilla, he should smash things with his big giant gorilla fists.
I guess so. I know that notorious D-lister Vile Pluff was saying, I think it's weird they made a game about going underground and smashing stuff with your bare hands to excavate minerals and money. It wasn't about Wario, but they can't market Wario anymore, not after what he did.
What did he do?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know, I don't really think
Why
What?
Why is Donkey Kong wearing clothes in so many of these screen caps? Why'd they give him overalls?
Oh, they gave Donkey Kong clothes so that they could have more Odyssey things.
So they could have more Odyssey without having more Odyssey.
It is worth noting that
But, like, it's
Bonanza
just
is made by
overalls.
the Odyssey developers. I don't know if you knew that.
It's good that they didn't kill them.
They didn't kill the Odyssey developers.
The Odyssey developers are lucky not to be dead.
Wokey Kong and his overalls. I'm just going to, like, have, like, a random grudge against new Donkey Kong, not because I actually care, but because I think it's funny. I'm just a little
I know a
hater.
couple people like that, actually.
I am simply a little hater.
I don't know, it's just funny to call him Wokey Kong and, like, act like he killed my son or something. Or whatever Werewolf fans think.
I don't know.
Hey, is Wokey Kong part of the DKU?
Is Wokey Kong part of the DKU? I mean, that's a good question. I mean, characters have been redesigned within the DKU before. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even in that video, he's talking about how, like, Saberman? Yeah, Saberman, he got redesigned or whatever for Banjo-Tooie. And if everything went right in the world, then there would have been a proper Saberman game for GameCube, but nothing went right in the world. We all just fell onto the wrong timeline when Rareware went out of service and got sold to Microsoft. All problems in the world would be solved if Banjo 3 was allowed to release on the GameCube as desired. All problems in the world have been solved if Dinosaur Island released on its own terms and not as a Star Fox game.
I am positive I'm not supposed to be doing this.
You want another thing like that? I was talking about a video.
The cutscene of the arm going up, the arm actually, like, just instantly kills those fucking fish if it goes through them. That's hilarious.
That's too real, man.
Go on.
You want another thing very much in line with, like, Rareware being sold to Microsoft? You want another thing that'll make you, like, retroactively hate the timeline we fell onto? Because this is from a video that we watched and, like, promptly got very disappointed with the world by watching it. Okay. There's this video we randomly stumbled upon. It was pretty well edited, pretty well done all the way through, gotta tell ya. It was a video with the thesis of the episode Truth or Swear is, like, the exact turning point with how Viacom acts and how it treats its shows.
That's
And
interesting.
kind of going through all of the evidence towards this, pretty much being they do everything in their power to hype up this 10th anniversary episode for SpongeBob, and like this is the year after All Grown Up and Jimmy Neutron end or whatever. This is the year after those two shows end. They put in as much effort as possible hyping up this episode. They start buying like so many celebrity cameos to throw into this episode. It's this massive event. They send SpongeBob to the stock exchange so they can have SpongeBob at the stock exchange. I don't know, he's there. There's pictures of him at the stock exchange. They get used in videos sometimes. Anyway, so I see what they're saying, because like after that point in time, Nickelodeon became so much more SpongeBob pilled, and just put it all on Spob, $10 trillion to SpongeBob. You know how it works.
Yeah.
Cancel all shows that are not Spob instantly. Anyway, a thing we learned about this video that is absolutely the only thing that we got out of it. So he starts talking about just when going through all of the things they're doing to market this, he reaches the point of, okay, so what else can you do to market your massive anniversary TV movie? Well, apparently commission a game for it, and then just starts like playing footage of a video game that is very clearly a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. And while watching this, we have the thought of like, oh, is like the Truth or Square game on Wii like good? Should I have played that? I didn't know that was made by like those guys.
Oh,
and
yeah, I actually could have told you that one.
He goes on to explain how... No, what he's showing is like an E3 trailer for a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom that would have happened. Apparently, to market Truth or Square, Viacom went up to Heavy Iron while they were making this and told them, okay, rework the whole game to fit the plot of this episode, and I need you to get it done within a year. So...
They did make the Truth or Square game, I never played it.
It's apparently bad.
It's
apparently extremely crunched, and it's very evidenced that, like, it's very clear they were just trying so hard to wrangle what they had into fitting this very constrictive plot that they were given. And it is like some of the least polished levels and stuff that they have put into a game. And this is the last time that these two companies ever interacted.
Yeah, that adds up.
So, all we got out of that video is the freaking... They killed a Battle for Bikini Bottom 2?
Yep. We got robbed of BFB 2. Well, 3.
Yeah. And, like, that's so upsetting.
Yeah.
Because, like, the E3 footage that exists of this hypothetical game looks so good.
I've never seen that, actually.
Yeah, I've never seen it before this random video about a SpongeBob special that I happened to click on. This door is taking a while to open.
Because it's got a big, complicated room in it.
Ah. It's got a
Hey,
load.
Rosalina's Ice World.
Rosalina's Ice World. All of my enemies are inside of it. Does this planet sound like Meridia?
Torvus Bog sounds like Meridia. Also, this isn't
Okay.
actually Meridia, this is Red Brinstar.
Red Brinstar.
Brinstar has multiple themes for its differently colored areas.
Gotcha. The mysterious red blocks that make up that one tower in Brinstar.
Why'd they have that useless bit?
What useless bit?
I forgot where it was. Maybe it was Kraid's lair.
Oh,
It's just a tower that leads to nowhere.
yeah, I remember the thing Snowy labeled as useless on their Metroid 1 map. That's pretty funny.
How much other gameplay could they put in the game if it wasn't in there? Do you think?
Kraid's lair is a messed up little maze. You're not supposed to figure it out.
According to logbook.
That's fair.
Our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. Built weapons use energy, overload the enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error, as the dark beam was not of great effect on the Ing. I see, so the dark beam was made by the Luminoth. M brought this up like way a while ago and I wasn't sure about it, but yeah, okay.
I too am in this video.
Aha!
This vexes me.
This vexes me.
Did you try the medicine drug?
Oh. Friggin'
Like,
gif
stupid
of...
people try the medicine drug. You are stupid. Okay, but like, unironically, House is a really good show.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good show. You just really love watching that terrible, terrible man constantly get the worst, just like the most insane crapshoots of his life. Like,
Fucking... it's so awesome. He's so gay.
Wait. Oh, I get it. I was supposed to come back here after getting the Seeker missiles from other place.
Where the fuck did that shell come from?
Over there.
over there.
Over here.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for starving me to death.
Eve is licking her face.
Oh no, there's a very real possibility I just soft-locked myself.
It's crazy. We never met a cat that licks people's faces like this. Why are you like this?
Fucking...
Okay, no, I didn't.
Mario
Good.
Kart Wii is really insane because, like, they made it control very well and they gave it lots of mechanics to make it, like, both mechanics and course design to make it, like, just the raw driving part of the game very, very skill-based. But then they also decided, you know what this game needs? the strongest items have ever been in this entire franchise. When you get struck by lightning in first place with like a half a lap lead, you need to get dropped back to 12th, actually.
Okay, so actually they're trapping me in here until I beat the boss that's down here. But the boss is thankfully quite beatable without seeker missiles, I think. Probably.
Probably.
Because, like, don't worry, Dust. It's not just, like, it's not John's. The items in this game are fucked.
They really are.
I forgot what John's are.
John's is saying shit like, my controller ran away, my dog ate my inputs, etc., etc.
Coming up with excuses for your loss.
My controller ran away, my dog ate my inputs, the prom's tomorrow, my grandma has COVID, my mom ate the wire,
My
rabbit
wire has
divorced me,
COVID. Here's an item I would really like them to fucking steal. They never will.
The fridge is running away and I can't catch it.
So instead of getting
gravity boost.
the gravity suit, we get the gravity boost, which is just an attachment to our thrusters that lets us get a third wacky little jetpack jump underwater. In addition to canceling the effects of water. So now all our physics are back to normal underwater, but now we also have a jetpack thingamajig. Now I'm going to briefly turn off the mod to show you something pretty interesting relating to this. Spend mod. Alright. So, here's how the gravity boost works in normal Prime 2. You get this thrust upwards. I hit a ceiling there, but like, you know, you get the point, right? It's just
Yeah.
big hops. In the source physics mod, you might be thinking to yourself, well, there's nothing like that in Half-Life, so like, how the hell does it work? It should work about the same, but they bungled it in a very interesting way. It doesn't give you any height. But it secretly does.
What?
If you start the gravity boost right before you hit the ground, it will be active for the duration of your next first jump. So you get insane height. The gravity boost in the source mod apparently has the sole property of reducing your fall speed, or, like, reducing your gravity. So you can still reach higher heights with it. And I'm gonna have to do some fucked up shit to get out of this room. After I beat this boss.
Alpha blog. Oh, no way, bro. This is what I mean by, like, Americans love sci-fi. You hand Americans Metroid and they just start doing things like Alpha blog.
Yeah, this is a Star Wars ass monster, actually. I don't think I think you want to eat missiles. Yeah, okay. not. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
There we go. Alright, now for the actual boss fight of this room. So, I'm gonna do this unmodded for a moment just to show you how simple this is normally. Alright. Now... Now... I gotta fuck around, because, this is enough to get me into here. Sure. However,
Okay.
I noticed that the shape of this, is a little confounding. So, to get up to there, I simply need to, do the trick and then double jump at the end of it. Or actually, okay, yeah, no, I need to double jump. But... I've only ever seen Orbit make this jump by actually doing some, like, bee-hopping and air-strafing shit. So, like, I gotta, like... Fuck. See if I don't need to the circle strafing. Oh man, oh man. Like, maybe I should crank up my sense for that. I did also forget that possibility. Oh, okay, no, I can totally get it up with that. Yeah! So yeah, this has become my favorite room in Prime 2.
Nice.
I think my favorite thing about the fact that that room is like that, though, is that Orbit strongly associates the theme of Red Brinstar with his own experience, like, learning a bunch of Super Metroid tech. Because, like, one of the hardest, like, sequence breaks you can do in that game is using wall jumps to escape Red Brinstar without the Ice Beam. And, yeah, that was, like, one of his, like, that was, like, a formative thing for him. So Red Brinstar and its theme mean a lot to him. So the fact that there is a similar, like, fucko room in the area of this game that plays Red Brinstar's theme is just, it's like poetry, it rhymes. There we go. It's also like, like, okay, the gravity booster in this mod is like more unwieldy to use in general, but like, I kind of love it for that. It's a small dose of like that thing that I've grown to really like about 2D Metroid, where like, you know, it feels like driving a stick shift. It's just like a weird ass like set of movement systems you have to like just get used to over time. You get a little bit of that in Vanilla Prime, but you know. And when I say you get a little bit of that, it's not even really with regards to movement in Prime, it's other things, really. Sort of the fact that it's a console shooter that did not opt for the right stick being aiming. Aye! What the hell was that? Oh.
Sorry for going absolutely silent. I may have entered the zonked state for a while. And by may have, I mean I'm wilting like a flower.
Okay.
Man, it's taking a lot longer than this toy thought it would to break 25 pallets. It's just not getting matches where people are dropping them.
I don't know why I wilted like that. Hello.
Hello. I don't know, are you dehydrated? Do you need to be watered like a flower?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just like, it hits noon, or close to noon, 11. I don't know. Hits 11, we just hit that, like, oh, would you look at that? It's time for our pass the hell out at our desk time of day. And then we do that for about an hour and wake back up. And I'm sorry, because you were doing a thing. It can also be we ate those eggs, and literally every time we eat something, our body, for some reason, is just like, we need to think on this for a bit. Please go into standby mode.
If you want a recap of what you were presumably, like, half dead for,
Yeah, we just kind of fall over sideways on top of Melody and spaz around for a bit like we're on fentanyl.
there's this video from Orbit that I can post. Here we go. Here's a recap for you. I did this room, and it was a great time. I was yapping a lot about it because I kind of just love what this mod accidentally did to the gravity boost.
Yeah, we did see that part.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was weird. The Slender Man is in this cave.
Oh yeah, the Dark Worlders, the Ing, they have this, a lot of them have this attack where they'll just, like, fucking sonic spin dash at you, and then, like, the UI will say, possession attempt failed, or something like that. Like, they'll actually, like, try to possess Samus's suit, but, like, they just can't get through that Chozo antivirus or whatever.
The Chozo antivirus.
Damn, this shit's got McAfee on it.
John McAfee developing the antivirus that can stop aliens.
It won't stop your common cyber criminal, but it will stop those damn aliens that live in the cyber shadow dimension.
John McAfee just
Love that.
feels like such a strange figure. Not only is there
It was.
not only is there that revolver story, there's like one time we were like walking through the living room and seeing like some like documentary about the mysteriousness behind his death, and then like some guy that he was close to literally like showing up on camera and just being like, nah, I mean, I was literally just directly told by him once, hey, if I ever commit suicide, immediately assume that it's a cover-up and someone did something to me. So, yeah, I think that's what's going on here.
I believe him.
So...
I know enough about John McAfee to say that, like, yeah, no. That death was not... He did not kill himself.
Like, This documentary was all just like pointing out, like, yeah, literally no one close to him said that like there was any chance of John McAfee killing himself. Like, he's the last person who would ever do such a thing. He literally had exact orders of like, hey, if the media ever says I killed myself, I didn't, here's what you do. Because of course, of all people to have orders of that magnitude, it's John McAfee.
What fucking crack cocaine did they put in the expert time trial cereal of the Nintendo?
Hi, Mom.
Time trial cereal.
They put crack in it. What type?
I don't know how to beat the
Japanese
expert time
gamer
trials, but you don't have to beat them. You just have to beat the first time trial.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, did I get
feels
more
like it
than
should be
one
possible.
card?
Mario is beating my ass.
Wait, is that a Nolan?
It might be.
Howdy, Nolan.
He's here.
Howdy,
Not
wowdy.
camera. Not camera, the other one.
Oh no, my boner's sticking out.
I am missing one of the temple keys. I don't know where it could be.
We passed out at our desk.
That's awesome. I wish I could do that.
We were supposed to be a co-host for this stream, and we've been just increasingly terrible at it.
It's okay.
Mwah.
Oh, if I can't be a good host here, how will I ever be a good host anywhere?
You need some motivation, Dust.
Me.
No. Crack.
Brack.
Ah.
You know, the kind of crack that the
Crack.
Mario Kart Wii
Crack.
developers were on.
Crack. Crack. Crack.
What the fuck?
Crack. 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 Alright, kid, don't get penisy. Carly, Punky put that on the other day, and that was a good time. Because I would watch the Star Wars Family Guy parody. I usually have at least one thing on at night, just for, like background noise. I don't do this anymore. And for a while it was Blue Harvest.
Why the hell is that episode called that?
Because when they were filming Return of the Jedi, George didn't want anyone sneaking around set, so he made up some bullshit where, like, he went out to the redwood forests in northern Cal, and he said, "All right, we're gonna make a horror movie called Blue Harvest." And they made a trailer for it and everything, and then it wasn't Blue Harvest, they were just filming the Ewok things.
Fantastic. I've literally never understood why that Family Guy episode is called that.
Pretty awesome.
The other two ones are just named so straightforward.
Yeah.
This music that plays sometimes in Metroid is like so interesting to us. Okay, because I'm predictable, I'm going to say this reminds me of Gex. It reminds me of in Gex 2, there is like the computer level. And there's this mechanic where you're like, you charge up the Gex, and anytime you're like charged up, it's like playing this weird music that kind of feels like this.
Yeah, I gotta charge up my Gex beam.
Yeah, I gotta charge up the Gex.
you think he has to have something in his mouth to charge up his Gex Beam?
What?
No, because he doesn't have premarital Gex.
He's always having Gex.
I say no to unprotected gags.
Well, he puts a helmet on. I will be right back.
I think I accidentally triggered 2 mini-boss encounters in the same room. Like, the space pirates and those, like, little, like, hog dudes aren't supposed to be there at the same time, but they were. Am I able to access those other doors? No. That's... thing.
This game, it got rid of, like, the implication that Samus controls what beam her cannon switches to through a series of hand gestures.
Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate, but I guess they didn't want to make the Dark Beam's hand signature. But we all know what the Dark Beam's hand signature is.
They can't tell you the hand sign for the Dark Beam is. Can you not shoot 2 missiles?
If this was Prime 1, I absolutely could, because there's a bug in Prime 1 that lets you fire missiles really fast.
You shoot missiles that slowly in this one?
Here, I'll show you how fast you can fire missiles. That fast.
Is that not enough to just, like, pogo up that cliff like Soldier?
It might be, but I'm also bad at doing that.
Now you enter the Dark World!
So...
I want to say Nintendo really liked this concept for a while, but I also have to point out the fact about it that Nintendo didn't really make this, and I'm only really thinking of Twilight Princess, I guess.
That's fine.
Though, like, the many bubbles that save you from the Dark World fog feels very, Skyward Sword, I guess.
Yeah.
Skyward Sword!
I think it is an unironically cool concept to have an adventure game in which the world has a more hostile variant that you sometimes have to go through. I think that's neat. I think a lot of people don't find it neat because, well, the Dark World isn't exactly interesting to look at.
Yeah.
Right way.
I was trying to find some like really cacophonous, overwhelming song or something, just something kind of ominous or obnoxious for a video. And I tried the Twilight Princess Dark World theme because I specifically remember that part towards the start of it where it has some really weird sounding noises, but I got really disappointed to find out that that's like that one part of the Dark World theme I remember in Twilight Princess is the only interesting part of that song. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Samus anus in the banus.
Wait, oh, someone else joined?
No.
Yeah, it's me.
Yes.
Yes.
No one left and came back.
Oh, okay.
I'm on computer now.
That's understandable. Have a nice day.
I bought fucking nail polish last night.
Damn.
What flavor?
How'd it go?
Good. It's light blue.
Cool.
Honest to God, because my Alice character is kind of gold. Because they're a very light blue character. They're very cozy.
Yo!
I like anytime you step in the dark goo, it sounds like a freaking buzzsaw is grinding against Samus's armor for some reason.
Yeah.
Sounds like it sounds like a chemical buzzsaw, like giving you cancer for the Super Nintendo.
Cancer for the Super Nintendo?
Yeah, super cancer.
Super cancer for super players.
Hey, Paisano! You gotta get some super cancer for super players! Yeah, get some AIDS while you're at it, too!
So goofy. Oh, I gotta put this back. I unscrewed it because I was fidgeting.
Oh, this is unhelpful. This isn't actually a way back into anywhere useful in the light world.
Plus the power!
This Dark World portal could have been replaced with the missile expansion that I got for entering it.
Oh.
Oh well.
I don't know, like, that's like, I'm like thinking on it, right? And the fact that they've already announced so many Switch games for Switch 1 still, like, that's messed up.
Yeah.
It's like messed up that Tomodachi Life 2, Pokemon Legends ZA, friggin' Metroid Prime 4, a game they announced in 2017, by the way. They're all for the Switch 1. The Switch 2 is falling victim pretty early on to PS5 syndrome. Will it recover from this? Who knows? I hope it doesn't.
It probably will, but it's probably going to take them like a couple years.
I hope it doesn't. I really like watching Nintendo fail.
The store also likes watching.
They're at their
Nintendo
best.
fail.
They're at their best when they fail.
Now, I
They're at
mostly...
the funniest when they fail.
Oh yeah, I need to draw Pipistrello fucking at high speed.
I
I was tasked with this
mostly
yesterday.
just sort of keep an eye on Joe Merrick, the Cerebi guy, and never interact with him directly, though I did see him, like, arguing on Twitter about, like, I have no idea how people are saying like the Switch 2 is a flop console, like it's selling 10 trillion units or whatever. Like, I was like so tempted to like actually start. Like, I have not posted to Twitter in a long time, and I make it a point to not post to Twitter, even if I see something that I would like to reply to. I don't use the website. But I was like I just so wanted to like be confusing and annoying to this guy and just be like, oh, I don't care how many units they sell, it's a flop console because I like seeing Nintendo fail.
It's a flop console because it's bad.
I want Nintendo to fail because they've had it too good for too long. And I really want to see what someone like Merrick would even say to something like that. Because that is my opinion. My straight up opinion is Nintendo has had it too good for too long. I want to see them fail.
My opinion.
So, I don't know what someone who literally devotes their life to, like, cataloging what this company does would say to that. Personally, it makes absolute sense to me. Nintendo learned when the Switch came out they don't have to try, so, yeah.
Oh, my sweet damn, said Samus.
Yeah, like, I don't know, the story's opinion is that the Switch was a stupid console, and it has no faith that the Switch 2 is going to be any better.
It's still going to sell a lot.
Oh, it already has?
Absolutely
It
will.
already has.
See, like,
people are going to pay out the ass for every bit of shovelware slop that Nintendo produces for it.
Gotta have my Batman.
Gotta have my Batman.
John Flatman.
I like to see them fail, because then they, like, try again. I don't know. But the thing is, I know the landscape of gaming as it lies right now means that no AAA company has to try ever, because I don't know how, but they have, like, completely frog-boiled the entire audience for the most part. People like me who sit back hating everything that they put out because it's not actually as good as it used to be, or because they're extremely greedy and doing things like raising prices by $10 to $20 on a whim, or releasing things unfinished. Anyway, the kinds of people like me aren't actually kinds of people that exist. We're an extreme minority. People have put up with so much for so long from every company that they're willing to put up with anything now. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off so bad, because any company can get away with anything. The PS5 can have no games, and we can make fun of the PS5 for having no games all day, every day. All you ever hear about the PS5 on Twitter is, hey, PS5 has no games, and it's funny. It's a funny thing to point out because it's true. But at the end of the day, they made like billions of dollars off of that thing. I don't know why. I don't know why people care that much about PS5, but apparently they do.
Why you would ever buy a PS5 when, like, a very basic pre-built gaming PC is like
The
$200
same
or $300
price and more useful.
Yeah, you can even buy one for the same price.
Why? Going further, why buy a PS5 when you could buy a PS4, which has the same fucking library, for less money?
Well, you see, the PS4 doesn't have Final Fantasy 16, notorious good
They
game
don't know what
that
Final
people
Fantasy
like.
16 is.
I know they don't.
I insist that no one who bought a PS5 actually knows what Final Fantasy 16 is.
Dude, fucking... This toy didn't know that they were making a Final Fantasy 16 until it heard Dose start talking about the fact that Final Fantasy 16 was out.
That it sucked.
I didn't know there was a new Pixar movie coming out until I went through McDonald's yesterday.
There's a new Pixar movie.
Coming out.
It's apparently about aliens, called like Elio or something.
Yeah, never heard about those.
Yeah, that's news to me too.
I don't
This
know,
toy
Pixar
has not
movies aren't
seen
real.
this. It has not heard about those.
I think I've seen it on like a bus.
I also never hear, like, I sometimes just get jumped with the knowledge of, oh yeah, there was a new Pixar movie, and like, okay, sure. I don't care, this isn't my business. Not my wheelhouse. I don't go here.
Oh, it has 3 directors. That's a great sign.
I don't even particularly care what the crab guy says. The famous
had some
YouTube
better than
crab
one.
guy that people listen to. I don't care what he says. I don't listen to him.
Notorious crab.
Oh, Zoe Saldana is in it.
I don't know who that is.
Sure.
I don't go here.
I don't go here. Hold on.
All I know is that Zendaya was Michi, apparently.
And
Who's
Zendaya?
Zendaya?
is Michi.
I don't know. She's Michi.
Me? Gongaga.
Yeah.
Gag, 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 gag.
Woke.
Woke.
Te woke twa.
Mean.
So woke to. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know.
I like how this fucking elevator room with one interactable in it, this hologram, has so much extra space. Just to have this giant fucking contraption so that you know how the elevator works.
You can tell that Metroid Prime was made in America.
Yeah.
Hawkins. Well, this toy is certainly going to get 6 pallet breaks.
I want to say that I've not heard much about Final Fantasy 16. Honestly, I keep forgetting that it's a game that exists. But I've heard of one whole person who has played Final Fantasy 16 because one whole person was able to get a PS5 and also Final Fantasy 16 and actually care about it. And I have heard, oh my god, this is the most movie a game has ever been. Please put me out of my misery.
Yeah.
Dude, Dose didn't even, he didn't even play it on fucking, PS5. He waited until it released on PC.
It released on PC.
Oh yeah!
PS5 doesn't have
Fantastic.
games.
PS5 doesn't
Yeah,
have
no.
games! I forgot, Square Enix got mad about the Final Fantasy 16 release. Nobody bought it on launch because all the people who got a PS5 are just kind of like, I don't know, your 40-year-old dad who wants FIFA.
Yeah.
He wants
What
the
the fuck
best
is-
FIFA.
What the fuck is the original YTP Sexer?
I have the original YTP Sexer.
I need to send it to Maya.
Okay. I can get that for you.
Okay.
Okay, Dad.
They want me to come back to this room with grapple beam so before I can hit that energy tank. But they don't know. It's so fucking easy.
If only this game was a cool American game that let you fucking rocket jump.
It is a cool American game. They just didn't think to do
Oh my
that.
god, Snowy. One of the survivors in this toy's current lobby is Chubby Men Cuddle.
Chubby Men Cuddle!
That's awesome.
Huh.
This is someone that it's played with recently during its last stream.
Nice.
Wiles, come here.
Dude,
we
I
must
know
have
you,
a
you're
chubby
chubby man.
men cuddle.
What's up,
Oh.
Cuddle?
Sure.
Chubby man cuddle.
By the way, Nolan, I don't know if you know this, but like the Prime series were made by Retro Studios, which is a Texan studio.
I know.
Okay.
Texan Metroid.
Texan Metroid. I've grown quite accustomed to just referring to the different like sub-series of Metroid games by that's Japanese Metroid, that's Texan Metroid, and that's Spanish Metroid.
Is it Mexican Spanish or like Spaniard Spanish?
Spaniard Spanish.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah, you don't hear a lot about Spain making games.
Yeah, we had to find YTP Sexer recently because we wanted to make a really dumb edit real quick.
I love the first comment.
Yeah. Yeah, it was... Wait, no, I have one that's Discord sized here. Yeah, it was just... We made this after... the big yap got in DVD.
Bitch. Thank you, Springtrap. Oiled up Springtrap going.
I always throw back.
I'm very happy when.
You tickled me.
I always have my random exclamation type laughs.
Owned.
Come here, bitch! I got a boner! Why is there a biblically accurate angel attacking you?
It's
A
called a
new
Hunter
creatures.
Ing. Elite warriors of the Ing Horde.
Ing.
Amazing shapeshifter, deadly in close combat, dislikes bright light.
This is the past few weeks of you playing Metroid has been increasingly interesting because we completely understood Ing to be the username of the guy that made the spooky hack for frigging Zero Mission, and we've just been realizing more and more. Wait, no, Ing is like a thing, an Ing thing in the lore.
You have to use your darkness beam, Sarah. It's the only way to get darkness out of you.
Why is Christopher Walken talking to Sora?
Because he's the new voice of Merlin. This is my headcanon. Full disclosure.
Merlin. There's no Merlin.
I thought
Oh,
you were
yeah,
gonna be
there
like,
is.
it's... wait,
Yinsid, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah, Merlin's the one who has Pooh Book.
They are both characters in Kingdom Hearts.
And Disney. Oh my god, they are. I hate that.
Merlin's the one who uses Pooh Book to show Sora the poo. And the other guy is Yensid, and he's old and scary, and he says, "You have to find the power of waking Sora."
Have
And
to
Sora's
find the
like,
power of waking Sora.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Wasn't he voiced by Christopher Lee?
I don't know who that is.
Count Dooku / A Dracula at some point.
Count
Okay.
Poo-Poo.
Count Poo Poo.
More importantly, like one of the good Draculas, Sauron. I'd argue Sauron's a bit more influential than Count Dooku ever was.
Count
Dooku
rhymes
is
with
the
poo-poo.
character that Snowy might recognize.
He's old and white.
You got it.
Your dicks, please. We wouldn't want to make a mess in front of the Chancellor.
I tell ya, I just kind of like, I don't know nothing about nothing, but I think it's really like, Gendy, when being commissioned to make Star Wars show, like, acted so predictably, deciding to make the robot samurai with all the swords, like, a major character that's, like, super scary and awesome. Like...
And then George Lucas came along and just said, "Wouldn't it be funny if he was a cripple?"
It also makes out like
He's got really bad lymph nodes. So they had to cut his whole body off. Some dumb shit like that.
It also leads to like a very funny exact kind of person where, like, you know how you can tell someone's like a Mario fan through the RPGs because they'll just randomly in their like fan game or fan animation or whatever drop like the most literally who character, or like the freaking people who made Bazzer, I can call them out as trans women instantly because Vivian is like the bartender or whatever. You know, like it's
Who
like
the
that.
fuck is Waluigi?
Who's Waluigi?
Yeah.
That's Wario's friend.
Wario's cohort. I don't even know if friend is right. Like, they go to
Anyway-
sporting
Your
events
platonic
together,
partner.
but, like... it's usually because Wario can't go there by himself.
See, the funny thing about this property with Star Wars, as we all know, the glup shittos of Star Wars are plentiful and bountiful. And sometimes they will just get focused on when someone is writing something. Because they're a fucking idiot. You know the fucking, you know the droid at the beginning of the movie that, like, Lucas, like, come on, man, and then he fucking explodes, R5? Apparently that motherfucker was force sensitive and was like, no, this is my destiny, I have to die. See,
That's awesome.
that's stupid. And then they did it again with the fucking trash compactor monster.
That's really funny.
She was like, oh, this is a boy of great prophecy, I have to let him go after drowning him.
Every
I
time...
love this series. I love Star Wars. I fucking hate Star Wars.
No, don't worry. I hate everything I love too.
I would just say, like, the freaking Gendy cartoon for Star Wars just leads to, like, a very specific kind of person who knows nothing about Star Wars, but absolutely knows General Grievous specifically. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
kind
of... I point this out because I know there was, like, a Twitter post recently of someone just kind of, like, posting a clip from the Star Wars cartoon, like... Or just, like, some thread of, like, it's messed up how General Grievous is, like, literally the coolest character design ever and, like, never got used that much, and then, like, posts a clip from the cartoon, and then it'll just be like, no, like, literally, how do you kill this guy?
Except that he was used, and they laughed at him in episode 3. They didn't take him seriously. When, like, they should really just stop listening to the voice and consider what they're seeing. This is a man holding 4 lightsabers that can just, like, remove atoms from your body.
Like a
lightsaber going through you, that's not gonna, like, all fill in, like with a stab wound. That's just a big fucking hole in you.
I just really like his fighting style of, like, literally pulling, like, a wild snake and looking bigger than you and just sort of flailing things all over the place to be terrifying.
Yeah.
I want to point
This
out...
Yeah, go on.
No, your thing's more interesting.
Alright, this motherfucker would swing lightsabers with his feet because he's fucking insane.
Dude, he's pulling a Raiden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of fucking riding.
God. I just wanted to point out the subtle little thing in this game of, so every room in all 3 of the Prime games has, like, a name. So, like, this particular room of, Temple Grounds is, Meeting Grounds. But also, there's a Dark World in this game, so every room has 2 names. This is the War Ritual Grounds.
I thought it was gonna be called Beating Grounds.
Beating Grounds, yeah!
Beating grounds, oh my god.
Landing Site, Defiled Shrine.
Eating Grounds.
Eating
Hey,
Grounds.
what's the
Ooh,
new
that-
Wordle?
What?
What's the new Wordle?
I'm not telling you.
Cool. Troll.
I already did it.
Don't.
I did it faster than you.
Ugh.
Fuck!
Dances and shit self.
Don't do that.
It's everywhere.
Dances and shit self is
Dances and shit.
I prefer a remake of Dancing with Wolves.
Oh my fucking god.
Also, hi, Jay.
Hello. What?
I didn't realize you were here.
Wouldn't that be shitting with wolves?
I just joined.
Okay. Shitting with wolves?
Unnecessarily.
With.
Dancing with shit in my pants?
No.
Dances with shitting wolves?
Fatal Fury, Shitty of the Wolves.
Oh, that's just the new one.
That's just the new one.
Well, the store has all of its Chaos Shuffle challenges done, which means that now it's time to likely play nothing but Terraria until the Spink Tap releases.
I don't actually have opinions on the new Fatal Fury, really. I just have opinions on people that commit rape. And they are not positive opinions.
I just have, and they are not positive. That's what we heard. You cut out pretty hard.
Oh, fuck. I just have opinions on people that commit rape.
Yeah.
They don't tend to be positive.
Yeah. The lion does not concern himself with rape. Contrary to popular belief. Lowercase fuck off.
Oh. A fling crap.
The Fling Crap. It's a good one.
Bling crap.
Missile expansion acquired. Hello, Samus. It's your daddy, Adam.
From 11 Labs.
Stop, you're not real.
Get out of my hand! Get out of my hand!
For real, homeboy?
You know, it's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird that Other M is a game that takes place between Super Metroid and Fusion, making it one of the latest games in the series in terms of the timeline placement. Which means that Adam's
one of the
death
games
was
in the timeline
one
placement?
one of well, yeah, that's also fucked up. But I mean, it's one of the latest.
You cut out is what I was saying.
I know. Man, I don't know why it does that. Anyway, hi. It's one of the latest games in the timeline, which is really weird because Fusion sort of treats Adam's death like it happened a long time ago.
When it was...
Yeah.
When it was, you know, just like last Friday, man.
I don't know when Fusion is. How did they haul off that Ridley husk off of the ship when it was, like, blowing up or whatever?
Contractors are very good at the job.
Well, you see, Snowy, the Ridley husk is gone before you come back to the ship to cause the explosion.
Yep, you're right.
Dilson, am I hearing anti-labor sentiments? You piped up when I mentioned hard workers. What? You're big and large.
I have such a huge and unwieldy cat. One of them is 2 apples tall, one of them is the size of a sack of flour.
Dilson is the approximate mass of 3 human breasts.
I don't know what that means.
He's pretty heavy. And he should not be on your chest.
Breasts and veins.
Dilson, you're a Gingy.
Bagingi. Kyo is that.
The temple assembly site, more like plane of dark worship.
Plane of dark worship.
Plane of dark worship.
There's no expansion here.
Levioso.
Oh, Levioso.
It's Levioso.
Oh, Levioso. You know, we hated that bit in the movie. Like, we did not get it in the slightest when we first watched that movie, because, like, they're just saying the same thing. This movie is too British and I hate it. They're saying the same word twice. Like, what do you mean magic would be that picky with the words? Like, that's the same words. There you go, that's the approximate size of a Kyo.
You need to have the specific correct, the specific correct version of the British accent in order to use magic properly. And Ronald Weasley is a filthy Irishman.
Yeah, you're
So
right. That is what that
He's
is.
not allowed to use magic correctly.
I don't think he's Irish fully, because there's like fucking the carp guy. He doesn't carp bomb. He's something. He likes explosive. His name's Seamus something.
The Weasleys are meant to be Irish. I don't know about fully, but they are like a Irish stereotype.
Yeah, like they're very much shitty Irish stereotype coded. I mean, like
They're poor, they have like a ton of kids, they have voices that no one understands apparently. I don't get that one, but apparently that's like part of it.
They're like stupid
They're like
and backwards.
yeah, they're stupid. They like have their goofy little schemes. They're schemers, I guess. I don't know.
They're not the exact same kind of white as me, and I'm J.K. Rowling, so they're evil.
I don't know. British people apparently just really hate the Irish, like historically.
Yeah, they really do.
This is like a thing we've like tried to get through to our grandmother, like, who for some reason like has a tendency to keep up with like the frigging British royals and whatever the hell is happening to them or whatever. And like when I was like just saying, nah, I mean like it's literally just a good thing for the world that the Queen died or whatever. Like she was like weirded out by the fact we were saying that we like try to get through to her like, woman, you are an Irish woman. You should like hate these people with all your guts. You have no reason to like them. What is wrong with you? Like it is like a deep-seated hatred between you and Britain actually that should exist that you just lack.
The deal with that is probably just like, yeah, but Britain is an empire, so like the most likely start of it was their neighbors.
Oh, and our grandmom is just because she's a fascist.
Damn, yours too.
Yeah, no, she's a retired cop, and I don't like her.
Ugh.
Oh no, old people just love fascism, it's weird.
Old people love fascism. Our mom, like, just while getting ready in the morning, like, looking at the news, like, commented on people, like rioters, like, building up in various places or whatever. Like, maybe we mentioned, like, some solidarity riots going down in some places, and like our grandmom just like under her breath said something like, I don't know what there even is to riot over, things are going fine, and like we had to like pass like a DVD skill check not to like just start cussing her out right there. Like, you're freaking stupid.
Yeah,
Fucking...
I always feel that.
We sometimes fail the DVD skill check.
Things are going fine. We're only in, like, the worst economy that we've had since the last major recession, but it's definitely not a recession, guys. Are we truly ready to use the R word yet?
You know, it's really weird that...
Yeah, you're right, this is retarded.
Yeah, it is weird that any of your family members would be unaware of how bad the things are when you live like that.
Oh, you know.
Well, you see, their grandma hates their mom, so she probably just assumes that everything about, you know, how poor they are is just because their mom isn't working hard enough or something.
Right,
It's because she thinks she's stupid. And that the fact that we're poor is her fault or something. When she's poor too. Very notably, actually.
Ex-cop is very notably poor. You love to hear it.
Like,
Man, they really don't want me to go back to
it really
Galactic
does just come
Federation shit.
down to, I don't know, our mom's like a kicked puppy of a being, and our grandmom knows she can take advantage of this and not face too much pushback outside of getting yelled at. Because, like, she'll, like, extort our mom for money, and, like, our mom will, like, snap back at this and be like, why don't you go ask, like, her sister? Like, our mom's sister who lives in the same state and is very well off in her own house. The husband that likes her, or whatever, and then just getting some, like, response from her mom of just be like, oh no, I couldn't do that. And she's just like, why? Why couldn't you? Why can't you bother anyone else that you know for money, actually?
Why do you even have to bother for money, you lazy fucking...
Because she pays for the car. Well,
Get the fuck out of here.
Technically, she pays for the car, but, like, I mean... I guess she doesn't really, because she extorts our mom for money.
You should get a cattle prod specifically for her. Can I have some money? Ow! It is cheaper to buy vegetables here.
Our mom's taken up to getting on the grind set and, like, filling most of her free time with just sort of working for Uber Eats because, it honestly kind of just pays out better than, like, a job.
That's interesting.
You can get a flat rate of, like, X amount of money per hour, depending on, like, how many people are working on that given, like, hour. So, this sort of, like, from what she's described, it kind of just ranges somewhere from, like, the $18 range to, like, a little over 20. And you can cash this out whenever you want instead of waiting for a paycheck. So she's been using this to pay for things like food or cigarettes.
Yeah, things she needs to live. Cigarettes.
It's,
I mean...
You can't expect people.
Like when it's someone I... Okay, look.
Look, I mean, I don't
I'm kind of bad about this, where, like, if it's a shitty person, I don't care what they do, I'm going to make up shit if I have to. Simply because I think it's funnier. What a guy.
That was fucking awesome. I just saw him get, like, lifted up into the air and sucked dry. That was cool.
I have to go put some pizza rolls in the disappointment oven.
So, yeah, I don't know, that's been, like, the plan lately, just kind of filling free time with random grind work. Which works-ish.
I may or may not be completely
Be right
lost.
back.
Sacred path.
Oh yeah, hold on. Sacred path? More like... profane path!
Profane path. Welcome to the profane path!
But what's the hand signal for the light beam? We all know what it is for the dark beam, but what's the light beam? The okay hand?
I was
Peace
also
sign.
thinking the okay hand. The 15th of June has been posted.
I'm a tremendously silly person. Serendipitous, even.
The 15th of June. Ah.
Ah, fuck! Fuck, I didn't...
15th of June.
Ah.
Damn, I should have been playing DMC5 today. Oh well.
15th.
He sounds so, like, genuinely disappointed and so real.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, it's actually. Yeah. Today would
It's
be a
delivered
funny day
so
for
funny.
DMC5.
I'd have to read. I'd have to read
Because
down.
it's also Father's Day.
Ah, fuck! Ah, that's perfect! I'm getting on that shit later. As someone who absolutely fucking hates their dead, I have been ignoring the general ambience of various programs advertising, oh hey, check out these Father's Day deals.
My Father's Day deal. I don't know.
I just made a fictional character my dad, and I
Ugh,
aspire to be like
that
him.
game.
I feel like that's healthier than going dead.
You and Snowy both have fictional characters that are dads, and like, I don't know, maybe I should pick out a fictional character dad.
You should, I think.
I don't know what dad-like people in fiction I like. I like Asgore, but like, he's like divorced.
That's okay.
Asgore is so terminally divorced. Like, the joke is that he's unhappy. That's, like, the thing.
Yeah, like, I don't know, Deltarune Asgore makes me sad, but I like the original character in the Undertale.
Deltarune Asgore makes me laugh because, haha, you're divorced.
Dilson!
He's so terminally, pitifully divorced in Deltarune. People pointed out recently that they make Asgore's sprite 1 pixel balder in Deltarune than in Undertale. Like,
oh my god.
It's so funny to me. Like, he's just so pathetic in that game. I'm on the Asgore kills himself by the end of the game theory.
Posting choo-choo trains.
The Age of Anxiety? Oh, I gotta read this one out.
The Age of Anxiety?
In time...
Right now!
In time, the roar of a wounded planet subsided. The air, though fouled, was breathable. Light made its way through the dark veil over our world. Slowly, we ventured out from the shelters of our homes to see what remained of our paradise. What little comfort we gained by surviving was soon shattered, for when we looked outward, all we saw was devastation. Half of the planet's energy had vanished from the energy controllers. Ether became violently unstable as a result. Of the stellar object which struck our home, there was no sign.
Cataclysm!
Cataclysm!
Cataclysm.
Oh, my cat is screaming at me. I need to spin him.
Why are you saying that like fucking Jack Black Minecraft movie?
The age of anxiety. Dark ether.
Grapple beam.
Grapple beam.
Shine spark.
This is a missile expansion.
And this is every time someone says like this is blank in frigging Jack Black's voice, I genuinely completely forget we're doing the Minecraft movie bit, and I just autocorrect like switch tracks onto the Aqua Teen joke of this is Munawana, and this is how you smoke it. Lower the moon.
Smoke it?
bong.
Okay. I don't got any grass, so. Sorry.
No, in Aqua Teen, Munawana is just the Moonanites throwing a handful of like old tires into a fire in an enclosed space and telling them to go stand inside of it.
Yeah, the bong is just a big glass dome that goes over the fire with you inside it.
I like Ralsei.
You like Ralsei?
He's the one that I like.
He's the one that I like.
That summoned to M. Hello, M. Oh, hell yeah, I need to go find cold drinks in Toledo, Illinois. That's it, I'm posting Neil again. Here he is.
Ow!
Yelson. Sarami, don't name your latest video I Can't Get Pregnant.
Why not? Ah, fuck. I get it now. I understand what I must do now.
I don't understand why I can't get pregnant now.
I understand why I can't get pregnant now.
I'll be back in a minute.
I'll hold you to that.
Japanese furry.
This dude was 420 years old.
For real?
Approximate age is 4.2 centicycles.
Y'all smoked that. What? You're on loopy. Gelson. Gelson. Gelson.
I want to take that dark portal, but I can only reach it with rocket jumps, which makes me a little sussy of immediately going for that, so I'm gonna, like, at least hit a save point.
What? Delson. Delson. Yeah, you're being a terrorist.
Eh?
I think you're gonna plant a site this round. I'll bet my op on it.
By the way, I mentioned way earlier that, like, the plot setup of this game is that Samus crash landed here. I like that the ship is, like... Actually, it seems to be slowly getting less shitty. Anyway. It's all dinged up, even though we're, like, several hours into this.
Baby kitty. Delson.
Maybe some Luminoth homie fixes it up after we beat.
Be right back again.
Yep.
You're being ridiculous, cat.
Huh? Huh. Okay.
So is this normal prime, or do you also have source movement?
Yes.
Hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
Someone here left friggin' like one of them
You take about 6 minutes, by the way.
Starbucks glass bottle iced coffees. It's apparently a dark chocolate brownie flavored. I don't know. We take a few sips of it, and I gotta tell you, I just don't think it's that good. I'm not impressed. It doesn't taste coffee enough to me.
That's Starbucks for you. They sell milkshakes.
The ultimate vocal stim compilation. I think vocal stems...
Specifically, it's it's autistic.
It is autistic. I just kind of blotted out the word autistic. It does say autistic. I think everyone's vocal stems should come naturally to them, whatever they may be. Sometimes it's just weird squeaking noises, sometimes it's like... just the most insane series of words that you happen to read on Tumblr once or something.
So, like, when I answer call saying bup or something, is that a vocal stim, and is that my autism?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
A little bit. Vocal stim is also just something that you just say on impulse for no reason. Like... I don't know. I have them. I mean... Anytime we just start saying the sentence, "It took me 9 years to collect the cereals,"
Yeah,
like,
okay.
with no prior context or reasoning behind that.
Jeffrey context.
Jeffrey context?
Yeah.
The guy who knows all the context? Jeffrey context?
Yeah, it's him. He's a superstar.
Pitt, you idiot! That's Jeffrey context? He can fill you in on details?
Beats? You're down like that?
What?
Delphin.
I really like doing the freaking Veriti telling Pitt he's an idiot voice.
Yeah.
This IGN guide from Mario Kart Wii has the world records, maybe perhaps at the time listed. For Rainbow Road, they've got A. Wesker, Japan, for the record holder.
Oh my
Good for
god,
Albert. It's Albert Wesker. He plays Mario Kart Wii.
The Albert Wesker world record holder for DK Mountain or whatever.
Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road.
In
Rainbow Load.
225.
Rainbow
The road
Load.
that you go.
When you die.
Rainbow Road when you die.
What the Peach Mario and the Toad?
Wait. Accident went to on Whis. I gotta get out of
Well,
here!
here's your problem.
I gotta get out of here! Too late!
Really funny. Yeah, it was really funny noticing earlier that the Anchor Arms advertisement is Plankton's VA.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Grove. Right, I had no fucking clue how to get up here. Oh. Oh, I could blow this up with power bombs, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone in Northern Lions chat, like, speaks.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like the scariest man ever. Like, if you say literally anything wrong, like, he will tear you apart in a way that you didn't know was possible. Like, he just, like, sees straight through you.
He sees the keystones.
Like, he's so scary.
Sounds cheaper than therapy.
It sounds cheaper than therapy. I'm rewatching that clip that I posted yesterday of, like, him just, like, coming at this one chatter who's like, people who won't eat a bug are pussies. I brought a bunch of them to school once and they were a hit. Oh yeah, well, why don't you just make them, like, 15% of your diet then? If they're so tasty, if they're like the cheapest form of protein that you can buy, then why not just like eat them all the time then? Why are you pointing me out to this one specific instance in school where you brought them and not just doing it, huh? Because your actions are actually who you are, and what comes out of your mouth reflects the person that you wish you were. And then, like, the guy just says, I don't have a good cricket guy. Like, oh, yeah, you don't have a good cricket guy. Yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm sure we could hook you up with a good cricket guy, yeah. Makes me sick, man. Like, he just, like, delivers every interaction with his chat in, like, the angriest way possible. Like, he's... Like, you're someone who's, like, wronged him time and time again. and like he's just like dismantling you as a person because of it. The interaction Northern Lion has with his chat is the interaction that, like, someone in, like, an abusive, unhappy relationship has with their other. Like, it's not like Germa's class of a substitute teacher feel.
Wait. Oh, these are both dark blogs. I like how Dark Samus shows up in that room just to fuck with you and leave.
Dark Samus, yeah.
What? Okay, yeah, here's 1 pixel Baldur Asgore proof.
Oh, no more Mario Kart? Should have mentioned that. Now I don't have 2 streams of the same thing.
Or 2 pixels Baldur, actually.
And why the fuck did they do that to him? Why are they
Because
still
it's
doing
really
that
funny.
to him?
Recording to logbook.
We were not preparing to fight a long war. Forces of the enemy outnumbered ours vastly. We sought a way to end the war quickly, without extended combat. We decided to build a device to recover our lost planetary energy from Dark Ether. Without this energy, Dark World would cease to be, and our world would be restored to stability.
No, back me up or refute me. If I say Zelzern is like an Amori too, am I lying on the internet?
Yeah, you're lying on
For
the
Fame and
internet.
Cloud. Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's Spamton Germa. Rock zombie.
It's so weird that I can do that consistently on the other one.
Yes, Trav.
Why no uppies?
The energy tag. Ah. Now what?
Now we ride.
Okay, if you say so.
Germa should be Spamton. That feels right.
Germa.
It's aimed with a spinner system that's in the other fucking universe!
Tell me your quest of today is go with cute girls.
What the hell did you say?
Snowy, your quest of today is go look at cute girls.
Fine.
You don't have to if you don't want
I don't know how to do that. Where do I find cute girls?
to. Online, I think.
Go, DuckDuckGo search cute girls online now. Free.
In your area?
What M say?
In your area?
Your area.
House.
Go time.
Gotten so fucking turned around in this chapter.
Yag.
Delson.
Meditation Vista, or like Gloom Vista.
Gloom Vista.
Awesome.
You know what the genuine worst thing ever is?
Was
Fucking rent applications.
Oh, yeah.
probably.
The store thinks we should band together, and it doesn't mind this being immortalized in a public video. It doesn't fucking care. It thinks we should band together with guns and kill all landlords.
No, I mean, I feel you.
It is going to be funny if my channel gets, like, nagged about this or something, and, like, I end up having to, like, blur out... I have to, like, blur out that part of the video or something.
17-minute bleep.
It's gonna be funny, not because, like, I think what you said is wrong or something, but entirely because it's just gonna leave people guessing what the hell you said there.
There's the men in black, and then there's the boys in white.
Oh, that was a beam out. I see. Beamo expansion.
But yeah, no, fucking... Those two short BRBs, followed by the Swore deciding to just go mute for a while, were because it was filling out a fucking rent application, that... It sucked. The process always fucking sucks, and then at the end, they have the fucking audacity to demand an application fee from each individual person because they're parasites.
Of course.
Yes.
They're parasites, and our entire society is just built on a series of scams on top of scams on top of scams. It's just Ed, Ed, and Eddie all the way down.
At every turn, people are encouraged to ask, how do I benefit from this, instead of what service should I provide? I feel like a lot more things should just be for the sake of, like, public service. Like, there should be more trains specifically for public service, because it serves the public more than it does rich assholes who have money.
But what if there was a train track and you could buy your own individual personal train car to put on that track?
That's not how
and, like,
no.
you own it.
No.
And it's just for you. And
No.
it costs, like, $500,000 of upkeep per year.
No.
Like, it costs you personally that much per year. And it was controlled
there's
by a
not money
private
I'm paying in
corporation.
taxes, so I'm good with it.
Hey Chief, check out this isopod.
No, see, the beauty of train shit is that traffic flow is inherently not dictated by like arbitrary decisions made by all these different people. It's all made by one dispatcher.
Yeah, but like, what if we solved traffic by just putting extra lanes on the freeway?
What if you make a tube where all the cars go?
Yeah. Because, as we all know, traffic happens because the big roads that go really fast simply aren't big enough, and it's not because of choke points or like a lack of like alternative routes, or just the fact that too many people are on the road solely because they have no alternatives other than driving their cars.
You know, I have a fucking insane thought. What if traffic happens because cars happen?
Well, that can't be right.
You know, I don't know if anyone's ever thought about this before, but did you notice that traffic only started happening once we all started driving cars on roads?
You're cutting out.
Traffic only started happening once we started driving cars on roads.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not following you.
Just casuals never seen a 27-horse pile up.
Like, gee, I don't know. I don't get why my fucking why my steel production in Factorio is all backed up. I've got like 7 lanes of iron plates that are getting split off onto one yellow belt. I don't get it. I don't get how I can increase my throughput, guys.
I don't know. I don't know.
I wish there was an easier way to transport oil than running like 20 yellow belts across a fucking 7,000 tile expanse. If only there were some kind of way that you could load a mass quantity of things onto some sort of vehicle that could then efficiently travel a long distance and then unload those things at a destination. Too bad that's impossible.
God, that's fake and gay.
Fake
Oh,
and
look,
gay.
that is an isopod.
Fake and gay. Wow. Get a life.
Hey, Molly!
Yeah, what?
I'm bored as hell. Can I play Mario Kart in the corner of your stream and yell about it?
Yeah.
Guys, I just got three profile stars in Mario Kart 7.
Fuck yeah.
I need to 100% Mario Kart Double Dash, because if I don't, then,
Fucking...
then the ghost of Christmas Past is going to kill me, because I didn't review the game properly or whatever.
The ghost of Mario Kart World will you.
The Ghosts of Mario Kart World will make you drive to the next course.
Have you seen... Have any of you guys seen Dosh Doshington's fucking Factorio City video?
No.
The Soy recommends it. He does a run with... The Soy's pretty sure it's like with a mod that, adds in the ability to use cars for logistics. So he just builds a giant-ass grid of a base where each square of the grid is its own fucking resource factory, and its input and output needs to be done with the cars.
This sounds horrible.
That's because it is. He turned Factorio into a parking lot simulator.
Oh, right.
He's playing Mario Kart 7 online right now. How can this be?
Gee, the Soy wonders.
It just hit me. Snowy, did you start up your stream? Yes, you did. Okay. You open it and then pop it out. Oh, there it is. Okay. And, there we go.
Dude, this isopod...
Ooh, the water bug!
Water bug!
Water bug!
Giant penis!
This game's winner is... Waterbug!
This game's winner is... Dick!
Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs!
Up your ass.
Up your ass!
I'm a warlord.
Damn. What a crazy bounce.
It was. Didn't benefit me in the slightest, but cool that it hit something.
Yeah. That was just a, like, clinically insane angle.
That was a mentally disabled angle.
Dude.
This is okay.
Yeah. That worked out. So what are you doing right now?
This is Mirror Mode 150 Star Cup.
Yeah, okay. Ooh.
Glowfish
Really
round.
threaded the needle there.
We've had to get so good at everything.
Do you think that was your big shell?
Yeah, it tends to be. They just kind of stay there. I don't know why.
It's because when you throw them backwards, they travel really slowly.
Oh, but I don't have my quirked up white boy to be my emotional support animal. I don't have the girls, the gays, and the Kyle. The gay community has accepted Kyle as one of them.
Ah, fuck.
But I was really trying to feed that to him.
Eat the fucking banana. Eat the banana. Put it in your mouth and chew on it.
Put that banana in your mouth. Potassium.
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 Toby Fox, you're lucky you're the funniest white guy in town.
Is that a fucking floating platform out in the middle of nowhere?
The Wiggly Bus!
Where the fuck does that go? Oh, I can totally reach that.
Playing Old Republic and someone just explained what Cathar were to my character who is a Cathar.
Funny.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like something a privileged white guy would do, so it's probably accurate. I don't know.
So in the Mario Kart world, are there just not other cars on the tracks ever?
There are? Oh wait, on the tracks themselves. Oh. Weird.
Do the cars show up on, like, the tracks on them? Do you remember?
Pretty sure it's only, like, the one that's a city.
Yeah, there is Troom City or Crown City or whatever.
Shell City.
Shell City.
I'm glad all of our minds were on the same page.
You know, Shell City is a location name that could make sense in Mario.
True. That's like what Bowser City would be called if he wasn't obsessed with himself.
Young Gapillion Grazer.
Dude, I can't play this track good in mirror mode. This track sucks in mirror mode.
Mirror, 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 mirror.
Fine, I'll do it.
It's unknowable. You know?
Fuck. I did something
Yeah,
bad with my
mirror
throat.
mode, I've kind of just only been playing mirror mode, and now all the tracks look weird to me when I play them out of that mode.
Just gotta remember, you're not playing track Oirim.
Yeah, sure, whatever you said.
I got out again.
Do you have crisp noise suppression powered by crisp noise suppression powered by crisp?
I don't think that's actually why. I think it's
Crisp,
a,
get the
it's a
banana.
connection issue.
I don't know what's wrong with my connection or my mic or whatever it is. I think it's a connection issue, but I have no fucking idea how to diagnose it. Like, I don't know, am I supposed to just yell at Comcast? I forgot who I forgot who my provider even was. Whatever. Like, I don't know, just do better, assholes.
Hey! Make my mic sound better. Okay, what's the last course in Star Cup again? Ah, yeah. DK
Donkey
Mountain.
Kong's Mountain.
Us and Kyle were kind of ogling at Dust Stream earlier about how massive they make DK Mountain in Mario Kart Wii compared to the original.
Make it bigger?
Yeah.
Huh.
They make it a lot bigger. It's like so much wider.
Sing. The cars did always feel rather large in Double Dash. Cars always felt small in Wii.
A boulder! The boulder is ready!
The boulder!
I'm so prepared to feel disappointed in myself for 90 years when I screw up this race that was a total given. I'll be sitting on my deathbed thinking about this one saying, ooh, remember when I bombed that race so hard? I could have been done with the Star Cup in Mario Kart Double Dash the day before, but no, I was so bad with it. Just had to throw away a DK Mountain win.
The store thinks you were on lap 1.
Yeah.
When that happened.
Yes. But I'll never recover.
You could recover enough.
There's so many bananas!
Oh my god. What is this, Banana City?
What is this? Some sort of summer gay fest? Get out of here!
Oh, I still haven't played any fucking Next Fest demos aside from that one that I told everyone to try.
The store has never played anything ever.
Huh, really?
I only play games I've already played.
I don't know, the only 2 games it's been playing for quite some time are... Ow!
Who threw that at me?
The only 2 games it's been playing for quite some time are Dead by Daylight and Terraria.
And you really need to fix that.
You're puppy coated.
I ain't puppy coated.
Just the noise that Snowy made.
Oh.
It was puppyish.
Okay. Okay, I thought you were saying Autumn was because it plays... to fucking the T-Girl classics.
I told you I was throwing this out. I told you there was absolutely no chance I win after that performance.
The store thinks you manifested it.
Personally, I don't ever expect there to be any logic behind things that people say around here.
I mean, I don't know. Snowy makes puppy noises relatively often. Snowy says a woo.
That's besides the point.
What badass power-up are we gonna get from Chaika Larva?
What badass 3000 power-up are we going to get from this Freakazoid?
Berserk over here.
There's ice!
Shoutouts to hit Terraria mod badass 3000.
Hey, why is the front runner 75 miles ahead of me? Like, can they back off? Can they, like, you know, fail somehow? I'd appreciate it. We've gotten 3 of these in a row. In fact, yeah, you're right. What the? So I need you to get one of your frigging super special super mushroom for super players. Free.
You know, that blue door, I could probably reach it with a rocket jump. Just leave.
Toad car. Toad car. Oh my god, I'm a failure in every way, shape, and form, brother!
Oh no, I'm a failure.
They really nerfed the Slatana's dash distance.
I appreciate your business.
Who billiarded that thing into my face? Who can I blame for this?
Blame Mario because his cart double dash.
Playing billiard.
Believing. Okay. Okay, let me just make a fool of myself and crash myself into a wall real quick, I guess. Beep beep.
Loud crashing.
I really wanted to hit that banana, apparently. It was my favorite thing in the world in that moment. Shy Guy to the face. Thanks, mate! Anytime you get triple mushrooms in this game, it will do everything in its power to make sure you use one of them. You are not allowed to use all three. It's an illusion.
Desert Mirage. Visions of water for the parched.
Oh, I'm cringing with Kyle up in here.
You're cringing without Kyle.
Cringing without Kyle, it's the reason that I'm doing badly.
Can't cringe without Kyle, you can't binge without Bavish. That's just the law of the universe.
Big banana. I'm a friggin' sniper, brother. Ugh. Thank goodness we're not playing something later than this game.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Ran into an item right at the finish line, like, a bit away from the finish line, and I said, thank God I'm not playing a game that's after this one. Because you would not carry that much momentum.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to have Grapple Beam before this fight. Oh, that's interesting.
Oopsie doopsie. Forgot to grapple beam again, I see. Big boner down the lane.
Big boner. Jane and Jeffrey Boner over here.
What?
This America's favorite sitcom, The Boners.
I could have thrown my banana and saved my life, but I didn't. I simply didn't. Okay?
No potassium.
You love potassium.
You love it.
You want it? Bombs, bombs, bombs. You want it? It's bombs.
If you have the bombs.
As long as you have enough bombs.
Pussy. As long as you have enough dick.
There we go! There we go, baby!
As long as you have enough.
Penis!
Penis!
He's a funny butthead!
Who the hell is Esoy?
I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. I'm fine.
It's okay, it's lap 1, it's okay.
Nothing matters. Nothing matters and I want to kill myself.
Nothing matters until lap 3.
Everything matters all the time. I'm gonna cry! Get the hell off of me, woman! Don't touch me! God, I hate Yoshi Circuit! Can't do that in New Mario Kart.
Yeah, no. Man.
Every time I do the red shell juke in this game, I just have to point out, like, can't do that in New Mario Kart. Can't do that. I've grown such, like, a deep appreciation for Double Dash over the course of, like, 3 days. Holy hell. Oh my god. No. Just throw that backwards, see what happens. I don't know, that's what Kyle would want for me.
You
Green
speak
shell.
as though he's dead.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have object permanence.
Yeah, see, pup coded.
I'm not a puppy!
See, it doesn't matter if you fuck up in lap 1.
Okay.
All that matters is that you don't fuck up too bad in lap 3.
Alright.
Now, you just gotta come out fucking 6 points ahead. You've got 6 points of leeway, rather.
Bowser!
I'm sorry. You can scan the corpse of this boss that you just killed. Target check has been terminated. Life signs are at flatline. No regenerative ability in effect. No evidence of symbiotic corpse possession. Resurrection does not appear to be likely. They just have you just gotta make sure, right?
Samus has been through a lot.
Likely.
Samus has been through a lot. This is a thing that she knows to check for now because Ridley became a robot or whatever. I'm on a fence! I'm on a fence!
The fenced one.
Dude, why are there 7 trillion fucking big bananas?
People really like putting bananas on that part of the track.
Nice.
I don't know what to do with this, just throw it. this bridge, dude. This bridge, it gives me a heart attack. I have heart palpitations every time I cross it.
It's insane how much it sways in this game. Anyways, congratulations.
Perfect!
Whatever the fuck this unlocks.
Oh!
Random curiosity, what's the final retro track of DS?
Final retro track of DS?
Because, like, there was a period of time before 7 where, like, retro tracks didn't include Rainbow Road for some reason.
Yeah.
Like in Wii, it was Bowser's Castle from N64, I guess.
Rainbow Road, this is the Rainbow Road.
Hold on a moment.
This is the road that you go.
Yo, you got them!
Yeah,
you found
baby.
them!
Yo.
Wait, what you get? Oh! Yeah, you got the home dogs.
King Boo.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they control.
Weird.
It doesn't matter, they're here now. Okay, so the retro tracks in DS, you got the Shell Cup, which is SNES Mario Circuit 1, N64 Moo Moo Farm, GBA Peach Circuit, and GCN Luigi Circuit. Then you got the Banana Cup, which is SNES Donut Plains 1, N64 Frap Snowland, GBA Bowser Castle 2, and GCN Baby Park. Then you got the Leaf Cup, which is SNES Koopa Beach 2, N64 Choco Mountain, GBA Luigi Circuit, and GCN Mushroom Bridge. Then you've got the Lightning Cup, which is SNES Choco Island 2, N64 Banshee Boardwalk, GBA Sky Garden, and GCN Yoshi Circuit.
Yoshi Circuit? Yoshi Circuit's your final level? Wacky.
Oh.
Thank you, Joshy. It's very botchy.
So, how's it feeling?
Big.
Well, yeah, you've got the biggest guy ever.
I couldn't pull out the item fast enough.
What the hell is the heart barrier?
It's like a shield. It will pop any item you get hit by into your inventory, pretty much.
Yeah, it's arguably the best
fucking,
character
it's the
power.
It's the glove from Sasser.
Yeah, but omnidirectional. And also you get 2 of them.
They have King Boo has a car too, for the record, but it's the unlock for Special Cup on Mirror Mode. It apparently has a really weird stat spread, so I'm kind of interested in unlocking it, but
Oh.
Hey, so like, do Petey Piranha and King Boo like each other in Sluggers?
Yes.
Alright, good. I just couldn't handle it if the Mario lore was like so broken already. The fuck?
I'm not good at Mirror Mode. Also...
Did I forget to...
Dear...
Oh wait, no, right, you have to do the Light Temple thing. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Dear God, do heavyweights not have mini turbo in this game? I know speedrunners, they use lightweights for a reason, but like, oh my god, you really
over here.
You really had to go there. You really had to decide to go there right now.
Not just to go there, but to park there. Anyways, that was actually a blessing in disguise because there was a blue shell. So count your blessings, the soy supposes.
You're hurting my feelings.
Ooh. Well, at least you got the petty shell hit on him.
Oof. Yeah, these guys control very different.
Bear it back. This toy needs to shit and then make some sort of food.
Pancakes.
Riddle cakes.
Well, those are just pancakes, but different in the way they are born.
Hotcakes.
Choose a way to born. I like that when you're huge in this game, you can just go straight through the water and nothing matters. Am I stupid? Anytime... Like, I know how Mario Kart works. If you're lightweight, you have better off-road. But I feel like... I always think it should be the other way around, where if you're heavyweight, you should have better off-road, because, like, you're Big Longo. You can chew straight through this petty grass.
Okay, so,
But I guess
like,
that's not how cars actually work.
No.
the way that I interpret it is that when you're lighter weight, you're, like... You're not, like, digging your wheels into the ground, thereby giving yourself more friction.
Did you see that?
No?
Yeah, you don't have to see it. We were apparently stopped up at the finish line for like a full 7 seconds, and therefore got second.
That's fucked up.
Dude, that's Motham.
We learned his name way earlier, and we already forgot it.
That's Jax.
I don't know, there's like, the main character one is named Umos, or like maybe even not even the letter U, like some other symbol that looks like it. Nano symbol maybe? I don't know. Point being, they all got like letter hyphen syllable names. I think they do. No! No! I didn't want to hit that! Wah!
Alright, we actually got a match that went our way. Now, I need to get first place again in dry, dry desert.
right now.
Meaning I'm absolutely not gonna get first place.
The desert that is dry.
As opposed to the wet desert, which would also be this level, but in a future game. It's a little funny that they called level dry desert and then added water to it.
How you know that the water in Mario Kart 8 version is a mirage?
I suppose so. Well, I am actually going to be calling the stream there. I finished a new area, and yeah, that's how that works.
Okay!
Come
Come back for another Mystery Stream Monday!
Sunday.
Right, it is Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Mystery Stream Monday, boyos!
Bye-bye.